Can we talk about car fights?
Sure. For some reason, I don't know why this happens, but people together, partners together, driving down the freeway at 70 to 80 miles an hour, or if you live in California, maybe 90 miles an hour, somehow always get into fights. So what do you do about that? You know, it's such a strange phenomenon, but I know a million people who this has happened to, including yours truly. So what do? Well, we have a little booklet at the Gottman Institute called The Aftermath of a Regrettable Incident. Now you would think, yep, a fight is a regrettable incident. So keep it in your glove compartment. That's why we make it so small, so it'll fit in there. And if you have a fight and it's a bad fight, slow down, pull over, stop, pull out the Aftermath of a Regrettable Incident booklet. How do you talk about it and get over it? Go through the exercise that it reveals, and you'll probably feel better. Get back on the freeway, keep going.
What if I'm flooded while I'm in the car with my partner and we're having an argument, but we don't have time to pull over? How do we both get unflooded while we're still driving?
Okay, so if one of you or both of you gets flooded while you are driving and you don't have time to pull over, what do? Well, here's a good method. Turn on the radio or put on some music maybe and stop talking. Take a break. So basically what you're doing is you're taking a break from the interaction in order to soothe yourself and calm down. The way you can do that is distraction, and putting on some music or putting on a talk show, something, will distract you from the content of the fight you're having with your partner and help your body then to metabolize all those stress hormones that flooding releases into your system. You need to do that for at least 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes even. Then you can return to the conversation.
How do I cope with someone who has terrible road rage and they're driving and I'm the passenger?
If you're driving with a partner who has terrible road rage and you're in the car with them, what do you do then? Well, here's something that you can do. If you can, ask your partner to please pull over to the side of the road, get off the road, and then say to your partner, I'm scared of how you are expressing yourself about the drivers on the road. Would you mind if I drove? Because that would help me get over my fear.
What if they say no?
If they say no and that rage is still there, well, you have a couple of options. One, get out of the car and say, I'm too scared to be driving with you right now. I'm going to find a different form of transportation. Or what you can do is breathe, stay quiet, stay in the car if you must, if you need to, and don't say a word, because when somebody is in road rage, they're very, very agitated, right? Super agitated. And you don't want to add to that agitation by adding to the stimulation they're dealing with. So you remain quiet and sit on your hands if you need to, and wait for a better time to talk to your partner about what just happened.